Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the back office teardown lab. We have the trusty Wii U controller and it's been giving some grief recently. It's been disconnecting and messing around. So I thought maybe it was time to change its battery. So I went online and ordered one of these. Apparently it's an X00135 LCAD and that's the set there. So I've not done this before. I'm not really sure what to expect inside, but you have a rechargeable battery pack here and a little screwdriver, and I thought there might be two of these in there, but maybe I was wrong. Who knows? And is it just a regular? It's just a regular little screwdriver. It's nothing too cumbersome. Now I have noticed on this controller that a lot of these screws have been undone, and I'm trying to remember, did we have this apart once before? Probably there was an issue with it. I just can't remember. It's been so long ago. However, it's still in pretty much daily use, so getting a lot of value out of the old Wii U. Be nice to keep it going a bit longer. Oh! And that is indeed the battery, but look at this! This battery looks massive compared to that. And if you put them like side by side, it's almost like a giant version, but it does look like it'll fit in the same aperture, so that's good. This could be a really quick video. It's nice and easy. I have to say though, their battery tech does seem to be really nice. It's superly nice packaged for a lithium cell. It's got really nice custom connector, good plastic enclosure, really no complaints there. A little bit warm because it's just been used. Put that aside, and again, let's compare them visually. So this is a 1500 milliamp hour battery and this is a 3600. Now who knows exactly, I mean, you know, these are third-party batteries and you can see it's not a real Wii U logo on it, but I don't know, weight wise they almost feel same. I'm almost tempted to crack it open and see what's inside. Will I? Let's have a quick look. If it comes apart easily, yes. If it doesn't, we're not going to go any further because I don't really want to damage it. No, let's not. The risk of stabbing this is too great. I'd rather just fit it and forget about it. So let's plug that in. And it's got these little notches there, quite handily, that just hook in there. You can see there's some holes there that it goes into. Locks it down. Nice. Going to flip that round. Again, you can tell it's a copy. It's not got quite the same plastics as this one. That's a shinier plastic than this, but probably okay. I mean, I'm going to put that aside, of course. So I have a spare if this one doesn't pan out. Now I don't know, once you're done, if you should be hitting the old reset or anything. But I'm just going to see if it turns on, and if it turns on, that'll be that. Well, the battery lights come on, the Nintendo logo is up. You can just about see that under these lights. It's probably good enough. Now, I think looking at the condition of this unit though, it is absolutely filthy. So it's probably a good idea, if you've got one, is to get just one of your cloths and just go around and give it a good old wipe. This might need more than just a wipe though. Look at that screen, that's absolutely filthy. Got a bit of water here, let's see. Just a bit of plain water misted on might be all we need. Oh yeah. Sometimes water's all you need as a solvent if it's just, you know, sticky hands touching it. I think that's a bit of a sweet on there. And let's be honest, the likelihood if you get hold of a Wii U, they're probably going to be in very similar condition. I will have a look though online one day to see if you can get replacement shells, because I think these would look quite cool in a transparent shell or something like that. Or perhaps with, oh, you can see it popping up there. Jump to the Wii U menu. There, I'd say that's as good as new. I'll report back if I have any issues. Check out my Discord or Twitter if I have any issues with the battery, but I think that's okay. It wasn't expensive. I think it was maybe £15, something like that on in eBay. Thanks for watching. I was a bit hasty, wasn't I? I think it's time to actually have a look in this one. I mean, we might as well have a look. Now, what's traditionally in a lot of gadgets is things like this, and I mean that's a battery that's made in Japan. I don't even know what it was from. I don't know how big it is, but you know what they're like, just normal lithium cells. I'm going to be a bit ginger here because I don't want to, you know, damage the actual battery inside. A little cover here. What's that? What could be under this? Just a hole. In fact, there's 2 holes. I don't know if that's some sort of vent. Could be. Stop the old battery exploding. I'm going to set my knife to hopefully something a little bit small. See if I can run it down the side. Oh, if only they had a lock at that would be brilliant. You'll have to use the old pairing technique. Ooh, it's scary. There, I can feel just the tip. Just the tip is in there. Might be enough. It might be enough to spludge it. Not quite. That was. Oh, so close. Yeah, and we're really close. We're really close to that cell in there. It really is just one of those normal shiny batteries. Crikey. I would not recommend dismantling one because your chances of perforating it are really high. Now that you've seen, or now that you will have seen inside one, you don't really have to bother doing it yourself, do you? Let's be sensible with it. There we go. That's what it needed. Oh, and I tell you what, it does look bloody similar to that one I showed you. Yes, yes indeedy. Oh. I bet if I was going to make a clone battery of this, you could copy the plastics, everything really exactly. Just a bit of care. There you go. So that's what I had though. That's significantly smaller than this thing. But yeah, nice little battery in the old can. See if there's any markings. I'm curious about the old markings. And of course, those 2 holes in the side do link up to something on the PCB, which is interesting. I'll have a slightly closer look at that once it's out. The danger zone now. Fortunately, it was only stuck on one side. There we go. So there's the cell. And there does appear to be a very odd looking component on there. I don't know if you can quite see that. It definitely has a number on it, like a part number, and it could be some sort of integrated module. It's got to be very cautious here now. This tape is to stop it shorting out with that casing. And I can just about catch a number on there. Ooh, R503 B57, and it looks like an M. It looks like an M but not a Motorola logo. Some sort of interesting component there, and there's the markings on the board. So there's clearly a lot more in those cells than you'd normally see in something from the Far East, and there are indeed 4 contacts going to it. So it could be, maybe that's a temperature sensor. Could be something that simple. There you go. Hopefully that was useful and interesting as ever.